Hey, I wanted to just make a quick video. We are in the middle of doing a studio move and equipment and building some things and putting things together. This has been an amazing blessing that has really transfigured where we were going, but it was also part of what needed to happen. And the timing, obviously, with everything going on in the world right now is remarkable. The blessings that are there are astounding. And what it will allow us to do in so many ways is to do everything, fulfill everything that we've been asked to fulfill, particularly in these times. And I do have a specific message about something that I witnessed today, and that's really why I started this video. Because in the middle of everything that we're doing, we're busy. And a lot of this is highly physical work. So Malia and I both are not, young spring chickens. So it wears on these bodies. And it can also wear on your spirit too, and we must make sure that we take the time and separate ourselves from the world, because there's so much of it coming at us, and most of it is unavoidable. It's within all of the systems, and you're saying that being challenged, all of those systems being challenged now. This is why I've said do not pick a side, because as you see the issues will become refined. They will become usurped and refined. So you can say, hey, I'm a BLM person right now. But then you begin to learn really who's behind it and who's usurped it. Because it always gets triggered with something of the heart, a real issue. And then it spawns into what it needs, because you need the people to be invested in this issue. It becomes an identity to who they are. So with that said, I was watching something, and it was remarkable to me how I quickly saw what it truly was. It was two people in Washington, D.C., and this was live just not that long ago, which is why I stopped and made this video. And it was two men having a debate, and they maybe had 5 or 6 people behind each one of them. And they were debating the matters. And both of them have brilliant points, because that's how this functions. Both of them will have a truth to what they say. It's just an interpretation and an understanding of what that truth is, as opposed to the actual truth of what's going on. These are very different things. The ones that know what's actually going on are the ones orchestrating these things. So you have to become not part of the equation. Very important. You cannot allow yourself and to maintain Christ in you, or just to maintain the path that you're on, trying to find Christ in you. So it's an amazing thing to feel when I'm witnessing what I'm witnessing. So this discussion, this debate between these two gentlemen, even though it had all great points on both sides, and both sides were fully justified in the argument, if they don't actually understand their place within it, well, then they'll never want to see this truth, because, see, they've attached themselves to an issue. They've brought in their emotions, their identity, their life. They're ready to roll with that little thing, but that's the portion of this that is being manipulated. Right now, this is critical. Because as I was watching this debate between these two live on just a guy with a cell phone, I realized that those people are dedicating themselves to that debate with just that other man. And the reality is, at best, they're going to have 12 people that even hear that debate. Is it going to help that somehow you have that debate in the street? No, what that is a venting of frustrations, and it is a practicing of what the dogma or doctrine that you've decided that you're going to follow at that stage, So this becomes a big investment on behalf of these individuals, which will be 1,000 times harder to break because of how solid they are establishing this right now. So you can see that destruction is coming to all sides of these matters, to all sides, all of them. Destruction is coming to all of them. This doesn't work out better for one group or the other. So understand this, the remarkable thing about those two guys debating, like I said, nobody's going to even hear that message, no matter how good it is. And it's taking place for multitudes of reasons, and hoping that somebody hears this message and maybe it goes viral. Just that hope. I get it. But the reality is, there is a wonderful thing to what they're doing, and something that is also detrimental. It's detrimental because it gives them false hope, because what is taking place is, in those that know, this is a planned destruction of everything. This is a rebuilding. This is their new world order with their ordained Christ leading it, because they literally believe they are holding Christ in the wings. I'm not kidding. So, when you participate in this, and you don't just speak the truth in love with everything you own, and understand both sides, because both of them have points and are all factual. Keep in mind, they're factual points. So how can you have all of these facts come into the thing and people not see that they're all facts? It's because they're not coming from the same understanding of being outside of the world. They're trying to salvage a government, when the people that are doing the destruction are trying to destroy a government, all of it, because they have a new one to establish. So just a very quick thought this evening, and I'll try to get this up. Hopefully it'll upload through just the phone, because that's all I'm doing this on. I just wanted you to hear that message today. Know that we have not vanished in any sense of the word. In fact, our focus and our attention to what we're doing right now is going to become that much greater by multitudes. And we are becoming very, very solid in our understanding of the pieces that are to come, because of what we've seen take place and how accurate it is. The only thing that we were surprised by was the speed by which it was happening. Please stay tuned here. Subscribe to this channel if you have not. Share this video if you have not. What we're going to be showing and revealing will help you find and understand the truth that you need to know, you specifically. This is going to be a very trying time, because there is going to be much, much more that comes upon everybody that will destroy everything that they knew. As I said, this will come upon them very quickly. Very quickly. And that's the twinkling of an eye. Now, the thief in the night element of this is quite different, because remember, you don't know that the thief was there until you woke up in the morning and discovered everything was already gone. Those will be the late comers into this understanding. Subscribe, share. It's imperative, because everything that we're talking about here is not popular at all. And it's going to become less popular. But we have some solutions to that as well. That's part of this. I love you very much, and we're going to see you very soon.